Welcome to Football Manager 2017 and my Wigan game, currently in the year 2035. And this time it's me, Wigan, at home to Middlesbrough, who are fourth, and I'm second in the Football League Championship. Now, last time out I lost to Derby. I'm on a bit of an inconsistent run at the moment. But there again, I was touted to be headed towards relegation at the start of this year, so one really can't say too much. But Obi being, oh yes, my midfield had been decimated. McGlade's injured, Heaton's injured, Obi's away on international duty, even Wedderburn's injured, and now Barkley's injured. So I'm kind of running out of people. Let's put Robbie Byrne on the bench. Yes, my midfield currently consists of Brewster and Charles Wall, who's not exactly brilliant in the position I'm forced to play him in. But apart from that, I'm just trying to think why I'm going with Charles Wall rather than Liam Berry, but there must have been a reason why I decided to do that. Possibly to give someone a game. Robbie Byrne. You must be new. Are you the Irish guy that I picked up? No, apparently you're English. Not sure where and why I picked him up, but it's been a couple of weeks since the last episode, or recording of the last episode, because I've been playing other games and been playing a multiplayer game of this with a friend of mine, where I'm playing as Ajax, and I'm trying to get used to the Dutch league. So I can't remember much. Well, I can remember quite a bit about my Wigan team. There's just a few bits and pieces I'm going to forget. And I reckon Jane Chamberlain is the key man for me, and Victor Donoso. Yeah, that sounds kind of how you pronounce his name. And it looks like I can't look beyond Middlesbrough for this game, and yet I'm the favourite. Okay. And they're playing 4-2-3-1, which is not my favourite formation to face. Well, I dislike the formation, period. And if memory serves me correctly, in the last episode, or possibly the one before that, I sped the game up slightly in the highlights and in the commentary, or the action between highlights. So the ball zips around a bit faster to make these episodes a bit shorter. Because when I was playing the multiplayer game with a friend, we decided that was probably the optimal way to play a multiplayer game, and I thought I'd carry it over into my single player. Nice to see my new youngish goalkeeper, Mr. Smith, still doing a reasonable job since he's become the de facto starter for this team. It cost us something like £250,000 what I paid for him. Oh, that was a great run. Oh, and that would have been a brilliant goal. That was me thinking the midfield was going to pass it to a forward. But no, my left back comes storming up the field. Was rather impressive. Oh, Brewster free kicks. Never good. That's the problem with having my midfield decimated. All my normal free kick takers are not on the field. Harwood to Slaughter to that Wall, to my wonderful left back, to Mr. Chamberlain, who... Turner, you muppet! How can you get a ball 8 yards out and blast it straight and right at the goalkeeper? Oh, great play by Harwood there. Oh, another great ball to my left back. Possibly the most dangerous player on the field right now is my left back when he goes on one of those runs. I keep saying my left back. I think he's still Watford's left back, just on loan to me. So if I can get some cash together, I would actually buy him. I was going to say, well, I'm dominating, then they got a corner, and I'm thinking, oh great, they're going to get one decent shot here, and it's going to go in. But luckily, it did not. At least for the moment. Well, they're passing the ball around rather well, and beating my player rather impressively. But once again, my defence, thanks to the ex-Ipswich guys and various other players I managed to get hold of at the beginning of the season, manages to stand firm right up till Harwood decides to trip over the ball. Oh, that's a good ball. Pity Slaughter doesn't have the pace. Oh, once again, I can't believe A, that hit the post, and B, bounced off the goalkeeper, but I can't believe that did not go in. What does it take to score in this game? I seem to do a very good job of hitting the woodwork. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Another dodgy bloody penalty from another dodgy referee. And a perfectly reasonable result, considering that penalty should never have happened. Well, I was going to say well brought down by Wall there, but unfortunately he didn't control it. Still can't believe. Oh, let's give him another dodgy penalty, shall we, ref? No? You don't want to cheat again? Yes, I tend to get mildly upset when I get dodgy penalties given against me. There's just no need for it. This game should be better than that. Oh, Slaughter, beautifully squared ball, and once again missed by a mile. I really am thinking this side just is not going to let me score. That was an interesting ball. Turner was actually going to get the end of it and waste it, but it was an interesting ball. I didn't think anybody was going to get anywhere near that ball. Oh, let's put the ball in the box, and shall we give him another penalty? No? Ref, you're slipping. You're failing to give them penalties at every opportunity. Yes, I'm still bitter. And I will remain bitter for quite some time. Okay, if that would have been anybody else but Slaughter, I'd have thought I had a chance, but Slaughter is not exactly the quickest. And how about a red card for that one, ref? You're kidding me. He gets away with nothing for that? Okay, apparently the referee comes from Middlesbrough. And is, to put it politely, a scum-sucking ball bag. I've never seen such blatant bias, because I've been playing this game for years, so yes, I've seen blatant bias. But seriously, this referee is off his trolley with his bias. Harwood almost got the tackle in. Oh yes. I like that. Sanchez played a key role with a great assist. No, the referee's pretty much just been the 12th man on the field in this game. I'm pretty much thinking I'm going to be storming out of my press conference with the phrase of the referee's a wanker. Unlucky, Turner. To say I'm not happy would be an understatement. Oh, good goal, Turner. All those simple shots you missed, and then you managed to place that one in the corner. Really was a rather well-placed. That's when I thought Turner had lost the ball, and oh no, it wasn't actually in the corner. Still pretty straight. You've really got to learn to shoot for the corners, Turner. Apparently my free kick, I've managed to take the ball backwards again. We do that well. I will say Mr. Wall hasn't looked too out of place in my midfield. He seems to have done an adequate job. Although he is appearing a tad nervous. But there again, he's not playing as badly as some of the rest. And James Riley is having a bad day, so we will give Mr. Michael Wilson a go in the centre of my defence. He doesn't get many opportunities to play, so we'll see if he can impress me. Oh, that's going to be a good start to the second half. Oh, okay, they blew for foul. I was thinking, yeah, another penalty. Yes, it's going to take me a while to get over that grudge, or that annoyance of a dodgy referee. I say dodgy, scum-sucking, cheating referee is actually the words I want to use. Well, we keep trying the ball either over the top or through the defence, and it seems to work reasonably well. Oh, whatever that player was, winger, forward, it's a contortionist to control that ball. Straight, talking about a man unmarked on the back post. Whoa, that was a rather spectacular free kick and goal from Brewster. His first goal of the season. That really was rather impressive to put that in the top corner. Normally he'd just blast them wider over the bar, but I was actually impressed by that one. Mr. Slaughter with time and space. Chamberlain, you let me down there. Yikes. Oh my God, what are we doing with the football in front of goal? Not liking the way that winger skipped past my player as though he was a statue. Oh, and apparently Southampton are drawing, so if I continue to lead this game right to the end and win it, I will actually move up to first place if the scores remain the same. Sorry, that's a corner? Okay, I didn't see the deflection, I just thought it was a standard, useless, hopeless shot by my wonderful forward line. We're putting the tackles in, I'll give us that. Oh, nice play, Slaughter. You may not have the pace, but you've certainly still got some control. Come on, ref, he just levelled Chamberlain over there. I have never seen in the whole of this season a referee quite this dodgy. He hasn't been bought and paid for. I don't know what his excuse is. Because at least if he'd been bought and paid for, I can understand it. Well, we won. That's the upside. And I've gone back top by 2 points. which is an amazing thing as far as I'm concerned. Okay, there were no questions about the referee. Otherwise, I would have said something very derogatory about the referee. But that was the Middlesbrough game, which I successfully managed to win by some miracle, no thanks to the referee. Hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you down the road.